Warm greetings to you all. In this video, we are going to learn the art of writing emails in English. Emails are among the most commonly used means of communication in the world. With the impact of computers and internets in our life, the written word has undergone a change from the printed page into cyberspace. Brochures, letters, circulars, resumes, etc. once paper-bound are now online. Email stands for electronic mail. Email is a less formal method of communicating but has replaced the conventional letter as a means of communication. Email is the most preferred means of communication because it is cheaper and faster. Now let us know the format of email writing. An email page has divisions such as to field, CC field, subject field and message content field. To field is a recipient line. A recipient is the name of the person receiving the message. CC field is the carbon copy, which means that whose address appears after the CC header would receive a copy of message. Subject field is the tagline that should be informative and brief. And finally, message content field has the body of the letter. As a model, let us draft an email to the headmaster of a school in requesting a transfer certificate. Now, to field is meant for main recipient of an email. The receiver mail ID has to be texted in to field. Let us text the school ID as ghsslcamp@gmail.com. In CC field, let us text the mail IDs of other receivers to receive the copy of message. Imagine school might have 3 mail IDs, so that let us text the other IDs in CC field such as ghsslthn@gmail.com and ghssupm@gmail.com. The subject line should communicate exactly what the email is about. The subject of a mail is perhaps the most important few words in the entire email. It is the first impression. It is the reason the recipient will or will not open it. Therefore, let us text as requesting transfer certificate in subject field. Finally, message content field has to be begin with salutation and the body of the content and finally conclusion part. Such as Sir is the salutation for the formal letters and Dear for informal letters. Here, Sir, I am Malar. I have completed my 12th standard in 2021. To continue my higher studies, I request you to give my transfer certificate as early as possible. Finally, closing the message as with regards from Malar. So the message content field has 3 parts: salutation, body of the content, and finally the closure part. Let us try this one. You are the sports secretary. Draft an email to Kohli@gmail.com inviting him to distribute prizes. Remember the 4 divisions: to field, CC field, subject field and content field. First, in the to field, let us text the email ID of Kohli as kohli@gmail.com. In CC field, let us send the copy of mail to the headmaster of school as ghsslcamp@gmail.com. As you are the sports secretary, you have to inform your activity to your headmaster. In the subject field, the tagline can be texted as inviting sports day so that the receiver might understand the purpose of the mail. Then the message content field begins with the salutation Sir, as it is a formal letter. The body of the content is I am sports secretary of Lower Camp Government Higher Secondary School. Let us start as I am Sports Secretary of Robyhep Government Higher Secondary School. I heartily invite you to distribute prizes for the winners at our school sports day on 28th January 2022 at 3 p.m. Kindly confirm our invitation and enter the conclusion, regards from Sports Secretary. Let us try the next one. You are the principal. Draft an email to Dr. Santosh to invite him to inaugurate the school science club. Here the receiver is Dr. Santosh. So let us create the email ID of Dr. Santosh as drsantosh@gmail.com. Remember that email ID should be written in small letters without leaving a space between the letters. In the to field, let us text as drsantosh@gmail.com, who is the receiver of the mail. If we want to send a copy of the message to others, let us text their mail ID in CC field, such as princighlcamp@gmail.com. In the subject field, let us text the tagline as inviting inaugurate school science club. Then the message content field has three parts. First, salutation. Here the salutation is SIR as it is a formal letter. Secondly, the body of the content. Here, let us begin the content as I am principal of Robyhep Government Higher Secondary School. I heartily invite you to inaugurate the school science club on 28th January 2022 at 3 p.m. Kindly confirm our invitation. Finally, the third part, closure part, that ends with a closing such as regards from principal. I hope you are clear on 4 divisions of field in email writing. Now let us try another one. You are Raghuram. Draft an email to your friend Rahim and Roshan, inviting him to spend Pongal holidays with you. Here the receiver is Rahim. So let us create an email ID of Rahim as raheem@gmail.com and for Roshan as roshan@gmail.com. In the to field, let us text as raheem@gmail.com, who is the receiver of the mail. As we have to invite Roshan, we can send a copy of message to Roshan. Let us text the email ID of Roshan as roshan@gmail.com in CC field. In the subject field, let us text the tagline as inviting Pongal holidays. Then the message content field begins with a salutation as dear. As the letter is informal letter, that is, we are sending a letter to our friends, we can begin the salutation as dear. And the body of the content as just inviting the friend to spend Pongal holidays with you, such as I heartily invite you to spend the Pongal holidays with me. Kindly confirm me. See you soon. And finally ends with the closings as regards from Raghuram. On exam point of view, email writing is asked for 3 marks in part C section. Let us view the sample of email format to be written in the exam. You or Sita draft an email to your friends Abhinaya and Rani inviting them for your uncle's marriage. Draw the 4 divisions: to field, CC field, subject field and message content field. Write abhinaya@gmail.com in to field. Write Rani@gmail.com in CC field. Write inviting for uncle's marriage in subject field. and fill the message content field as Dear, I heartily invite you for my uncle's marriage on 20th January 2022 in Master Mahal near Central Bus Stand, Coimbatore at 9 am to 10 am. Kindly confirm me soon. Finally, closing with regards from Sita. Let us view one more. You are Abdul. Draft an email to your uncle thanking him for the birthday present. First draw the 4 divisions. Write azim at gmail.com in to field. As it is personal, there is no need of CC field. Write thanking for the birthday present in subject field and write the text. Dear uncle, I heartily thank you for the birthday present. The watch is valuable. I like it very much. Convey my regards to all. Finally, the closure part as Abdul. I hope you are well versed the art of email writing. Thank you.